Hello and welcome to United Report. This is your home for all the latest Manchester United news, match updates, transfer stories, and in-depth analysis. Stay connected and never miss a moment. Subscribe now to stay ahead with everything happening at Old Trafford. Any player who wants to join Manchester United needs to want to play for the club rather than just wanting a shot at Champions League football, head coach Ruben Amorim insists. Amorim's comments come as he confirms no talks have been held with Victor Gyökeres, a player who thrived under him in that particular competition. United can still qualify for the Champions League by winning the Europa League, despite being all but guaranteed to finish in the bottom half of the Premier League. They take on Athletic Bilbao in the first leg of their semi-final on Thursday night, with the winners of the two-legged tie going on to face either Tottenham Hotspur or Bodo Glimt in the final. I didn't talk to him. But if a player only wants to come to Manchester United to play Champions League, then he won't come, Amorim told reporters when asked about Gyökeres. We want players who want to represent United, not players who want to play certain competitions. The Swedish striker fired Sporting CP to the Primera Liga title last season and kept his hot streak going under Amorim before the boss moved to Old Trafford. 6 of his 52 club goals this season have come in the Champions League, including a memorable hat-trick against Manchester City in the league phase. After a slump under Amorim's successor, João Pereira, Sporting have rallied under current boss Rui Borges. They are unbeaten in the league since the 43-year-old took over in late December and sit top of the league with 3 games left, though one of those is away to second-place Benfica. United have been handed a boost in their pursuit of Europa League glory. Matthijs de Ligt has travelled to the Basque country after a month out with a foot injury, while Amad has a chance to feature for the first time since February. To start, no. But they can be in the squad for the game, and the rest of the players, we have a game tomorrow, then we have to train here Friday. So we need to prepare and play not just this game, but also prepare the next game against Brentford. So we took a lot of especially young kids to prepare the next game, Amorim said in his pre-match press conference. Opponents Athletic have the extra incentive of knowing the final will be played at their home ground of San Mamés. Ernesto Valverde's side will be without injured top scorer Oihan Sanset for the first leg, but Spain star Nico Williams is available and spoke of his team's motivation. It's going to be a very tight tie, Williams said on Wednesday. Tomorrow we expect the fans at San Mamés to be behind us from minute 1, so we're sure to have a good start to the game. United are a great team. They have great players like Bruno Fernandes. We'll have to do our best to get the win. We're very excited in the dressing room, as is the whole city and the whole Athletic Cell family. Manchester United have been handed a huge boost ahead of their Europa League first leg against Athletic Bilbao, with Matthijs de Ligt and Amad both in contention to feature. The pair have been missing through injury in recent weeks, but have been named in United's travelling squad. De Ligt missed both legs of the quarter-final against Lyon, and last played for United in their defeat away to Nottingham Forest on April 1st. Amad has been missing for even longer, with the winger's last action coming back in February. The club had initially worried Ivorian winger Amad would miss the remainder of the season with an ankle injury. I don't want to say anything, but I hope to have Amad back before the end of the season, head coach Ruben Amorim said in March after suggesting he thought the former Atalanta star's campaign might be done. Amorim has included a number of youngsters in his squad for the trip to Spain. Chido Obi and Sekou Kone have been named in the travelling group despite being ineligible to feature in Europe, with United's players set to train in the Basque country on Friday before returning to domestic action. Young fullback Harry Maguire is included after completing his first full 90 in the Premier League during the recent loss to Wolves. Centre-back Tyler Fredrickson will also travel after making his league debut in the same game, with teenagers Bendito Mantato and Jadon Sancho also on the plane. United have a league game against Brentford in between the 2 legs of their semi-final, with Athletic travelling to Manchester next week. The winner of the 2-legged semi will face either Tottenham Hotspur or Bodo Glimt in the final. Athletic star Oihan Sanset, who scored in the quarter-final victory over Rangers, is unavailable for the first leg. He's ruled out for tomorrow, manager Ernesto Valverde said. We'll see what happens next. We'll go for what will work for us. United skipper Bruno Fernandes was asked about the threat posed by Athletic and its similarities with the approach of their last league opponents, Bournemouth, whose manager Andoni Iraola used to play for the Basque club. The Red Devils took a late point from that game, with Rasmus Højlund equalising deep into stoppage time. Both teams are very intense with very quick wingers who are very good in 1v1s, Fernandes told Sky Sports. We have time now to try and focus on what Athletic are going to do, but we have to focus on what we're going to do. Manchester United squad in full: Andre Onana, Altay Bayindir, Tom Heaton, Harry Amas, Matthijs de Ligt, Patrick Chinazike-Peredorgu, Johnny Evans, Tyler Fredrickson, Jadon Sancho, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Noussair Mazraoui, Luke Shaw, Lenny Yoro, Casemiro, Christian Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes, Sekou Kone, Kobbie Mainoo, Mason Mount, Manuel Ugarte, Amad, Bendito Mantato, Alejandro Garnacho, Rasmus Højlund, Chido Obi. Ruben Amorim has welcomed Manchester United star Amad back to team training after fears the winger would be out for the rest of the season. Before his injury, the 22-year-old had blossomed since the Portuguese coach's arrival at Old Trafford, and Amorim will hope he can soon return. Amad was joined by Matthijs de Ligt and Toby Collier in offering a boost as the Red Devils prepared to make the trip to face Athletic Bilbao in the Europa League semi-final first leg. United's Ivory Coast international has been ruled out since February with an ankle ligament injury, while de Ligt has been absent since the start of April. The young star was seen pumping his fist in his return to training with the rest of the group as they made their final preparations before heading to Spain. De Ligt was also present in the session, but Collier was conducting an individual program as he bids to reach full fitness. Speaking earlier this month, Amorim revealed Amad could overcome initial fears he would not play until next season. The ex-Sunderland loanee has been present training individually outdoors, though United's boss was still cautious in his assessment. "He's doing quite well," Amorim said. "We hope to have him before the season is finished. We'll see. But he's anxious to play, so we are waiting for him." And Amad could now find himself back in contention as United's focus centres on European success. The club sit 14th in the division but still have aspirations of earning Champions League football by winning the Europa League. Amad remains among United's top goal scorers and most impactful players. The winger has scored 9 goals and provided 7 assists, with only Bruno Fernandes offering more goal contributions. The star has previously been lauded as a shining light in the club's season. After netting a 90-minute winner against Manchester City, ex-United star Gary Neville lavished praise on Amad. "It is bedlam in that far corner and on the Manchester United bench," Neville said. "Amad, what have you just done? An absolute shining light. What must Pep Guardiola be thinking? Amad has been sensational, the only Manchester United player to look like a Manchester United player. The pass from Martinez is good, and the run between Núñez and Gvardiol is. The touch is perfect, and the finish Gvardiol maybe could have cleared it, but take nothing away from this boy. The first touch is beautiful. He gets enough on it, and he has turned the game on its head. Marcus Rashford is willing to take a pay cut to seal a dream move to Barcelona and draw a line under his Manchester United career. Rashford is understood to have set his heart on joining Spanish giants Barca, knowing he has no chance of playing for United again while Ruben Amorim is in charge. He was left out of the squad for United's 2-1 win at local rivals Manchester City in December, leading to his January exit on loan to Villa. England forward Rashford joined Villa on loan in January after falling foul of Amorim and has flourished there with 4 goals and 6 assists, although he is currently out injured. He will miss Villa's Premier League games against Fulham, Bournemouth and Tottenham. Even if Rashford recovered from the injury in time for Villa's final game of the season, he is ineligible to play under the terms of his loan deal, as it is against United. Medical teams from United and Villa are currently liaising over the extent of Rashford's injury and anticipated recovery timeframe. Once that is clear, United will hold talks with Villa over Rashford, although the 26-year-old is not set to return to his parent club to undergo his rehab. Villa have an option to buy Rashford for £40 million when his loan deal expires, but he does not want to join them, favouring a move abroad with Barca, his number 1 choice. Rashford's exorbitant wages of £350,000 a week are certain to prove a stumbling block for clubs interested in signing him, which is why he is willing to take a pay cut to secure a move. Another option, although one that neither party ultimately wants, would be for Rashford to spend next season on loan at another club, potentially Barca, with United contributing to his wages. But United are keen on selling Rashford this summer to raise funds to rebuild Amorim's squad, and also to get one of their highest earners off the wage bill. Rashford's representatives have indicated they will sit down with United in the coming weeks to discuss the forward's future and hopefully reach agreement on his next move. Of more immediate concern to Rashford is making a full recovery to ensure he is fit for England's upcoming games in June, having been recalled to the international setup by Three Lions boss Thomas Tuchel.